Well, here we are, the last one. The all-time Texans, the all-time Titans/Oilers, the all-time Vikings, and the all-time 49ers. Injuries off, home field advantage on, coverage rules on, and we start. So, for the Houston Texans, they only have 2002 till now 19 teams. So they're only going to go two phases. But the thing is, for the 10, it's going to be the top 5 and bottom 5. So everybody pretty much makes it. And for the 9, every team but one makes it. So basically, we're going the winners and the losers because there's not that many. You want to be in the top half or the bottom half. It might be good. I don't know. I would say for the Houston Texans, it would be 2012, which would be the biggest thing. For the next route that we go in, as we go to week number 2, the Titans/Oilers, they got a full stack. Everybody else has a full stack. I would say that the Houston Oilers have a nice plethora. I think the 72 Oilers are going to be the worst. I think 72 and 73. I think Warren Moon. I think Tennessee has a few good teams. They've never won a Super Bowl. They've only been to one as a franchise, and they lost a very, very close game versus the Rams, tied with about 2 minutes to go. I wouldn't underestimate Houston. In the best SRS league, they played really well. As we're about to go twice, the next one is the Vikings. It's going to be interesting to see the 1970s Vikings team, if somebody can get in. Now, the Rams never made it until 79. But that means that the Vikings, they never made it to the Super Bowl till 79. And they lost many NFC title games. And that 11-1-2 team that missed the playoffs won the best SRS team, 1967 Rams. I'm going to tell you right now, look at Earl Campbell, 253 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, I would say that Earl Campbell's doing good. We'll take a look at the leaderboards here. So we have 2 different streams. We have this stream. We have the selection show for the different divisions and groups. That'll be very big for the winners and the losers. So all the divisions are going to be randomized. People say, well, why don't you keep them in their old divisions? You want to see some rivalries. You want to see, this is not a group. This is to see who is the best simulated team. And one of the things I never liked about the NFL is the fact of the way they do their playoffs. If you got Brady and Manning in the same division, in the same conference, they can't play in a Super Bowl. I think that's so stupid. And I think in the leagues, the NHL is the only, and it was this year, and they've done it in the past, and I've really liked what they've done. They've made it so your best stars can meet in the finals, even if they're in the same division. They've done it in the past in the NHL, and that's what we're doing here. But it's different, though. I mean, we can't, so it's going to be luck of the draw. It's going to be random groups, so it'll be more like the World Cup. Where the World Cup, you don't know. I mean, the World Cup is, you throw in all your teams or whatever to your group. Now, they're going to be scheduled like a real season. And they're going to have playoffs, and they're going to play different teams. So we're going to have 17 weeks and 16 games. But the divisions are going to be random because the teams are going to be really, really good. We don't want a team getting an unfair advantage we want to try by going into a weak conference. The best thing I can think of is the AFC East. Well, I mean, Marino versus Brady would be great to see, but there are so many other matchups. I mean, I'd love to see 07 Patriots with the 90 Giants. That would be really good. You're taking a look. So what we're seeing here, and you saw at the very beginning of the broadcast, again, for Houston, it's going to look a little ugly. But for the Vikings, Niners, and the Texans / Oilers, they're a full slate. They're all 55. So the second one is going to nail it down to